The video you just watched is from a secret event I do monthly in my place. This is me and my partner Rafael, and we're the ones behind all of it. The name is Ceia Clandestina, or something like clandestine meal. It's secret because, my house is not that big, but the event is starting to get pretty big and I wanted to share how it was. Sounds a little counterintuitive to share something that is secret, This channel has almost no viewers though, so I don't think it's a problem. The theme of last month's event was leveza, a word that is best translated as lightness, but I don't think it quite encompasses what it means in Portuguese, but basically, light dishes that were tasty yet fresh. We served over 50 people this time, and the first dish was our tostada with confit cherry tomatoes, homemade curd, which is basically a more acidic, spreadable form of cream cheese that was homemade, alongside a vinaigrette with the olive oil we used to confit the tomatoes and chopped pistachios on top. The plating of this dish is obviously something we have to work on, but since we were 2 people serving 50 hungry customers, I hope you give this dish more credit than maybe the picture can showcase. The second dish was a twist on a famous Brazilian dish, egg potato and mayo salad. Instead of potatoes, we use avocados, and instead of mayo, olive oil and grana padano cheese. Also tons of mint, fresh herbs and lime to cut through the richness and saltiness of the avocado and the cheese. That was served on top of baked puff pastry that had sriracha brushed into it, and to top it all off, some mustard seed pickles on top for texture. The third dish was a simple ceviche that had 3 fishes, bass, pescada cambuci, and grouper with very simple toppings. Coriander, dedo de moça pepper, and red onions with a rich leche de tigre I made myself. Serving ceviche to a lot of people is a very complicated task because the temperature of the dish is very important, so it's really hard to plate a lot of it at the same time, so it was pretty challenging, but we made it work. And finally, we finished it off with a coffee syrup pavlova topped with whipped cream and almonds. Nothing was fancy. Even the fancy dishes were kind of outshined by how ghetto and improvised things are, but I think that's how we kind of like it. Random people bonding over food that was prepared with thought and care in a cozy setting. If that's your thing, follow this channel to know more about the next events and more of my crazy food adventures.